Yep.
Okay, welcome to the continuation. When we left off, you were in the middle of a forest and you found the hut of something. But what do you remember specifically about the last session?
Aren't we looking for a load of lost kids?
I don't know. What do you remember?
I don't.
So we went through the portal, went back in time, roughly about 2,000 years in the past.
Yeah, so not long.
Almost caused an accident with a farmer.
Yes, you did.
Found these disgusting / beautiful witches.
Hot stuff.
They had an interest in me. Found
Everybody's got an interest in you.
yes, I don't know why. Something about I should be asleep for 1,000 more years. Met the wizard of the town,
Go Barry.
of course, Barry, who's got a fixation with loincloths.
Got a brother named Bob.
Yeah. What else?
Stayed over there.
Yeah.
One of us had a nightmare of a spectral child. Went to discover the well and heard of the rumors of missing children.
Yep.
Asked Barry about these said rumors, and he told us about this witch that's northeast or northwest.
It was north something.
Yeah. It's northwest.
There you go. So we are searching for lost kids. Okay, cool. I remembered something.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. And the last thing that happened was you were looking down a well which you believe the children to be in, and you saw a carpet of pulsing fungi. And then at that moment,
bloody mushrooms.
You turned around, and the door of the hut swung open to reveal a shadowy figure.
Never got to see the shadowy figure.
Never did, but now the shadowy figure walks out, and you can see a huge, disgusting woman, really, really big. She is wearing. So she walks out. She's huge, like her arms are thick. Everything is thick about her, and her clothes are just like made from the wilderness, really feral. And she wears on her head an elk's skull, or like a young elk skull, with the horns or antlers sticking up. Around her waist is like a utility belt, and you can see different herbs and spices and like bits of meat and stuff like hanging off of this belt all around her waist. And she walks out, she doesn't pay any attention to any of you, and she walks over to an area within her sort of perimeter wall of her house, of her land, and she just does some like hand gestures towards what you can't see until a fire lights out of nowhere and reveals a large cauldron that instantly starts to bubble and sizzle. At that moment, she turns around, she looks at you and goes, "Not had visitors for a while." And she takes out a big tenderizer out of her belt. And let's roll for initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't even get to try and hit on her. That's a shame.
Well, still could.
I had pickup lines ready galore. Man, bloody women always attacking me, never let
With meat tenderizers.
This dirty bugger. All right. 20 and above. Nobody. Right, I'm just going to share this link with you so you can share
Yep.
to everybody else as usual.
Took a day off. You're ran now.
15 to 20. Oh my god, seriously.
Yay!
And feel free to join if you want, just so you can move your own counters and stuff. It's entirely up to you. So no 15 to 20, 10 to 15.
14.
12.
12.
XII.
Did you roll for Gongo? And does somebody want to roll for Bogey?
Gongo's good. Gongo's 15.
Gongo's 15.
I'm not going to roll. I'm not going to roll for bogey as well.
In fact, sorry, Gongo and Bogey. In fact, Gongo will go on your turn. So Gongo will go before or after you. So basically like a tag team.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
And who wants to inherit bogey?
I could.
I will send you the stat block.
There
Yeah.
you go. Gongo shit up.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting to go straight into a fight.
No.
What did you expect?
Well, I would have liked a chance to try and chat her up. Do you know what I mean?
She's all business.
Yeah, I like that in a woman.
D&D Beyond link will give you the stat block.
Oh, lovely.
Bugbear. Should
Oh,
do.
thank you.
Hopefully
Thank you,
that's
thank you.
basic rules. So that
I might have to go get a jumper. It's bloody cold in this room.
it is getting colder. Yeah, hopefully that's basic rules, and it just lets you do it. Ray, do you want to, when you get a chance, to share that?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, I was sitting in here sweating my nads off. Right, and now I'm blooming cold. I'm going to get a jumper. I'll be back. Well, I say I'm going to go and get a jumper. I'll be back in a second. I might be back in about half an hour.
Do you want me to just go grab a jacket for you?
If you could, that'd be awesome. My grey hoodie's hanging on my door.
Cool.
What did Mr. Pierce get on his initiative roll?
9.
9. Excellent.
9. I am older than Bonnie. 19. I miss him.
And then you're going to use Bogey.
Thank you. I have a jump. It's cold in here.
Is that stat block working for you? Is it?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Excellent.
All good.
If it's not, I can take a picture of it and send it to him.
Oh no, it all works.
Marvelous.
Wait for Ray to get back.
Hello.
Okay, so this disgusting creature is going to move up. She's fucking massive. Move up to Mr. Pierce, and she is going to, with her tenderizer, she's going to swing at you.
So glad we found her.
For a 23. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that works.
And she does with that. Where is it? What is... Okay, she does 12 points of bludgeoning damage of that swing, and she's going to swing again at you. Okay, for an even higher to hit. That was 24.
hmm
And she does another 10 points of bludgeoning damage with a second swing.
Damn. All right, then.
Holy fudgesicle.
She then tries to grab you with her big, horrible arms. So I need a contested. You can do strength. You can do athletics, or you can do acrobatics to get out of this.
Athletics, please.
Okay,
22.
22. She can't grab you. You're too strong. And then that finishes her turn and goes to Despot.
Um, duh, 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 duh. I'm trying to figure out how I could do this. Was but I got create and destroy water, but I don't know if you allow it.
With what you going to use the cauldron water?
No, to create water, I can create with anywhere within 30 feet of me. Am I allowed to go do it in her lungs?
In her what?
In her lungs.
It has. If you read it, we had this the other night. If you read it has to be in a something. I read it. You had it the other night in your blooming group.
It has to be in a receptacle, does it?
Yes.
Okay, so it has to be in a receptacle.
Yeah, I know.
And it's open top.
So the only
true.
only receptacle you've got here is the well.
Mm.
I love the idea, but that came up on blooming Friday.
Yeah, I know. Saturday.
Saturday.
Anyway,
That's
all right then.
Open top receptacle.
I will get my flame blade out, and we'll one at her and try and cut her.
Okay.
For a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Nine points of fire damage.
Yeah, she steps back in pain. What else you got?
That's all
Mm-hmm.
for the moment.
Okay. So that goes to Seb.
Right. I'm back to the Indian guy. Okay. Gongo! Attack!
Gongo, yeah. So he's going to go straight up to where she is, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Run them in. You're going to like this.
Hmm.
All of my friends are going to be amazing. Mantle of inspiration. Everybody gets D6 hit points.
Very nice.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, no, 6. It's not D6. Everybody gets. I'm going to double check it. Man, it's been a week. Why have I forgotten everything? Mantle of inspiration. I think it's 5. Wow. There it is. 5 temporary hit points. No D6. 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, brilliant.
That is everybody. I'm going to. That is my bonus action. And then I'm going to throw Gongo. Gongo's going to do all the work first. Attack number 1, 14 to hit.
Hits.
Whoa! I'm not going to mess around. Attack number 2, nat 20.
Hits.
Right. So D6 number 1. Yeah, D6 plus he's plus 2. So 3D6, yeah. 3D6 plus 4. That is 14 points of bludgeoning damage from his broomstick.
Okay.
And then his bonus action, unarmed strike with his left hand, pow, which will be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And that will do another 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 points. Okay.
And then Sebastian, who kind of doesn't know what he wants to do yet. He's going to inspiration. I don't want to jump into combat because I am a wuss. 60-foot range. I'm well within that, and
Yeah, definitely.
cool. And then I'm going to do the I came in like a wrecking ball. And would you make a I can never remember the saves. It's like it's been a long time, but it hasn't. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
26.
Yeah, they're all cool. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, all right. Well, you made it. So you're going to take half of it. That is a really good roll. He's 16, so take 8 points of thunder damage, please.
Points, okay. Anything else?
No, because I'm not going to move.
Monsieur Pierce.
Sick one. All right. I am going to go into rage mode. Oh.
Grr.
I was trying to do the Wookiee.
All right.
Right now he's raging. Cool. So he's going to go towards
Raging
this.
Wookiee.
Yeah. Going to go towards this lovely looking lady and take a swing with his great sword for a 10 to hit. That won't hit.
Misses.
Cool. That's a good start. Oh, that pretty much finishes all I can do. No, cool. So I'll pass it over to Bogey then, if he's going next then.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Cool. It's up to you, mate. So he's going to take a melee attack with his big dragging club.
Yeah.
Damn. For a... Are we doing that thing with the natural ones and it means something?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Out of curiosity, I didn't roll one. Yeah. No, I did. So that was a natural 1 on that hit.
Oh, okay.
No, Bogey, no.
Natural 1. Roll another d20.
Okay. Bogey rolls 8.
Okay. So. All right. He's dazed after trying to. Yeah, he's dazed after trying to swing, and he must have like hit himself in the face accidentally. He's dazed. Attack rolls against him are at advantage for 1 round.
Dang. Okay. Oh, and that's the end of our collective effort.
Good. Yeah. So what she does is she tries to hit Bogey with a bludgeoning attack for a 16.
That is equal to it.
Okay, so it hits, and Bogey takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
She then actually swings at Bogey again for a 16 again.
Mm-hmm.
And this time she does 10 points of bludgeoning damage on Bogey.
Damn.
Bogey had the extra 5 as well, just to.
Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah, let's do. So it was Bogey had the extra 5, and
Everybody, absolutely everybody.
Bogey doesn't have it anymore,
But everybody had it,
yeah, okay. Then.
including myself.
Yeah, it went and gone.
She's going to try and grapple Despot. So contested.
Athletics.
Athletics or dexterity, your choice.
4.
4. She grapples you with a 24. She grabs you just like, and you start like trying to struggle to get away, and she just walks with you over to the cauldron and stuffs you in it.
Oh wow.
And whilst you're in there, you are restrained. And every time it's another person's turn, you take 2d6 fire damage. 6 points of fire damage as soon as you get stuffed in. She's just laughing and just staring. And then it goes to Despot. So you can do a strength to see if you can get out. Strength save.
Yep, will do. That is a 12.
12 doesn't make it. So you remain in the pot getting stirred around.
Am I allowed to go just, or is that my action to try and break free?
That's all you can do whilst you're in the pot.
Cool.
Seb.
Yay! I'm going to get Gongo to do the hard work first. Gongo with a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Gongo with a 14 to hit.
Hits.
I'll roll those two. 7 and 6. 13 points of bludgeoning damage from his stick.
Mm-hmm.
And then the left hook comes in, which is a 20 dirty.
Yeah, of course.
And 4 points of bludgeoning from that.
4 points, okay. So looking at her, she's taking a lot of damage now. She looks pretty rough.
Awesome. Said, not being the strongest person in the world, I was going to see if I can go and rescue Bot Boy. What have I got that I can rescue Bot Boy with? Yes, don't want to cast a spell. What could I do to get the?
You'd have to pull him out.
I have to pull him out. That requires.
Or you could attack the cauldron.
I could attack the cauldron. Could I attack? I see, at least put the fire out. No, if I kill her, then he's safe anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go with that thinking. Kill her, save him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Using my nimbleness as because I'm really good at that kind of thing. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I haven't used a bonus action this turn. Oh my god! I've completely forgotten what I'm actually capable of doing. Right? Yes. Cool. Marvelous. I go, right, Despot, I hope you feel inspired by this. And I'm going to throw him a bardic inspiration to use on his strength saving throw next turn.
Very nice.
I
And
feel like a stew.
The witch is just tamping him down as he tries to get his words out.
And while this is what's going to inspire him, I'm going to run and I'm going to propel myself off of Bogey and Gongo. Just fly through the middle, rapier out, and let's try and stab her.
Okay, where are you going to land?
Well, I'm going to sort of land anywhere between the three big boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll have to be up there.
It's fine. So you better be inspired by that because I'm putting myself in harm's way. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Yay.
Easily.
And that is 11 points of piercing damage from my rapier.
Oh, cut a leg open, bleeding out.
I jumped and I only managed to make it to her leg. Fuck, she must be huge.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant when you landed. Yeah, no, look, wherever you want.
It's like, yeah!
Might as well just walked.
It's got really big legs. Yeah, good hit. Good hit. What else have you got?
That, well done. Bonus. Yeah, no, that's me.
Mr. Pierce.
Sweet. Longsword, attempt number 2. 22 to hit.
Hits.
Yes, that's more like it.
Sick one. Then
I didn't even give him a bardic inspiration. He was inspired by my flying leap. Look at that.
That's bloody good, that is. That's a 13 slashing damage.
God. Okay,
And-
so she's yeah, I'm just trying to work it out. Yeah, go for it, sorry.
Sweet. And then I'll tag Bogey. And then Bogey is going to.
Just before Bogey's turn, Despot, whilst he's in there. Oh, you're lucky. He takes 7 points of fire damage.
Oh,
And now you take. It's Bogey's turn.
D6, everyone's turn.
2d6, yeah. So now on Bogey's turn, it is another 6 points of fire damage.
Man, I need to work out. I need to get some healing.
Yeah, sorry, Bogey, carry on.
Let me just have a look.
Killer bogey.
Right, Bogey is going to leave himself open a little bit, but he's going to run around and try and get to Deskbot. So it's going to be a bit vulnerable to attacking, I assume.
So to get around, you will leave the combat range of the witch.
Fine, I'm willing to spare him.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you're going to go around and get to there, right?
Oh no, Bogey, not me.
Oh,
Bogey's going to run around.
sorry, yeah, sorry. Right, so we'll say that he doesn't go back into range for now, just to help you out a little bit there. Yeah, so the witch attacks him for a 12 to hit.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Misses, excellent. Smashes the ground as he runs off.
Hey, nice. Bogey's going to try and pull Deskbot out.
Okay, strength.
Right.
Athletics, if he's got athletics. Probably hasn't.
Nah. Strength is a 15.
Oh, he pulls the cauldron and it just burns his hands and he just can't get Despot out.
Ugh. Dang.
Is that all he's gonna do?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, right. Turning to Seb.
And this is why I don't run into combat.
She puts her hand on her like utility belt and like grabs out like a handful of like herbs or whatever, like something she's got in her hands, and just throws it in your face. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, so my con's okay. Come on, green dice. Don't let me down now. You didn't let me down. 16.
That's good. That's good. Nothing happens to you whatsoever. It just feels
Good
nice
green
with all these herbs and stuff falling around you. It does start to taste a bit weird, the spices that she throws at you.
Interesting, yeah. All I can say is I used to smoke something that smelled like that in college.
Sorry.
As the herb and spices.
So what she does is she turns and she's got a ladle on her utility belt. She dips it into the stew that she's brewing, Despot swirling around, and takes a big long sip. And it seems like her wounds recover.
Oh, I just want to wow.
Yeah, and then she hits. Where is he? So she recovers and she hits Gongo, or tries to hit Gongo with a tenderizer for a 13.
Yes, yeah, it hits.
Okay, 13.
Oh man,
That's
if
eight
a real bunk, if Gongo was a real bunk, they would have missed.
8 points of bludgeoning damage onto Gongo. Has he lost his extra 5? Yeah, I mean, really, that's only for your.
Gongo, no.
And that finishes her turn. Goes to Despot. Give me a strength saving throw.
Use your D6. Use it.
D6. Was a 14 plus 5.
Yes. 19.
Suddenly, you just see Despot go. Not that he breathes. What is going on? Pulls himself out, and whichever way you want to go. Where do you want to go?
I'm just gonna go steamer white tour.
Okay, so
you jump out and jump on her back.
Okay, and you do not take the damage that I rolled. So that is your action. If you've got any bonus actions, watched because you're out now, so you can use the rest of, like, you can use movement, you can use whatever.
I gotta say, due to me being in the pot, I lose my flame blade.
Makes sense. Magical though, isn't it? So
yeah,
you could potentially
magically fireproof.
Yeah.
Or waterproof. Yeah.
Yeah, but all the con saves I would have had to do for fire damage.
True.
Because I forgot.
Damage. Yeah.
I gotta say, I'll grab some pebbles from the ground, go through my bag, grab like loose nuts and bolts from my father's work, and imbue them with magic, and wait for the next time I can just chuck it.
All right, cool.
It's a bonus action.
Sebastian.
Okie dokie. I'm going to. I'm going to look at her, and I'm going to go to sleep, you ugly bitch. You need to go to sleep. Yay. And I'm going to cast sleep.
Okay.
She's taking. I'm assuming she's taken enough damage.
She's taken some damage, but she has healed herself from it.
Yes, I know, but she took a lot of damage.
She did.
And I'm assuming that she didn't heal herself that much. But just in case, I'm going to cast this at level 2.
Okay.
to give myself the couple of extra dice. I'm going to enjoy Gongo stamping on her head as she falls asleep. Oh, there are 3 8s in there, so that's 24. 31.
Oh.
34.
Oh.
39. 44.
By 1 point, she falls asleep. 1 point.
Damn.
Yes!
She is asleep. That's the purple around her. So she's now, falling asleep by 1 point. 1 point. I can't believe that. Yeah, it was good that you know.
Stamp on her head.
I'm glad you cast it at that level because anything less wouldn't have done.
No. So yeah, she's now prone. So I'm just gonna.
That is, she's prone.
Gongo's gonna throw all 3 of his attacks out at this advantage, right?
Advantage, yep.
I don't need advantage. That's 20.
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
And that 20 is not good. That's 11 points.
Okay.
And then we'll go advantage on the second strike, which will be 18 to hit.
Hits, yeah.
So that's 11 to be 16. And while she's laying on the floor, he's going to bend down. He's going to go. Why not? And I get advantage.
Yep.
Advantage, it would be 19 to hit, dirty 19.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would have been his critical because he crits on a 19.
That's true.
And another 4 points.
4 points. Oh, she looks rough. She looks really, really bad.
Sebastian didn't use his bonus action. So he's feeling really left out watching Gongo slap her around. So he can't do 2-weapon fighting because he doesn't have 2 weapons. Oh no, he does. He has a whip. Ooh, can I use my whip as an offhand?
Yeah.
Woo!
Is it a simple weapon?
What, a whip? Yeah. Well, it's just a melee weapon.
It's simple martial. What is it?
Oh, it's martial.
Or is it finesse? If
It's both martial finesse.
I believe for 2-weapon fighting, it's got to be simple. Has it? I think so.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's got to be simple.
In that case, I'm going to shoot her with my crossbow. Because that's a simple weapon.
So that will be disadvantage if she's on the floor.
And it's advantage, so straight roll.
It's disadvantage for ranged weapons if you're within 5 feet and if they're prone.
I'll re-roll that in that one.
Damn.
That's a 13 to hit.
That misses right in front of her.
Yeah, well, you know.
No, just yeah. Okay. Straight. Yeah, so it's a straight roll. Yeah.
First one was a 19. You made me roll at disadvantage. If I wasn't rolling at disadvantage, my first roll was 19. Make your mind up, dear.
Yeah. No, I'm just.
All right, smack her.
I'm just thinking at range. That is a weird one. Surely that must have come up in previous games, other people's games before.
I don't think it has. Very rare. Very rarely does anybody get knocked prone.
Yeah, I suppose she's prone.
And
straight roll 19. Yeah, go for it. 19.
Oh wow!
Makes more sense really if she's just lying there and you just get a crossbow out and.
What's my plus? +3. I'll be 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god! Still alive.
Unbelievably.
Still alive.
Killer dies.
Blood, just a puddle.
Why won't you die?
Puddle of blood. Yeah, just a big puddle of blood. So, the next person is her, and I believe. She's still asleep, isn't she?
She stays asleep. Yeah, she has no way of.
There is a way of getting out of it, but I can't remember it at the moment. So she's just going to stay. She's going to stay asleep because I can't see her doing much.
Actually, I'm going to Google it while you're playing.
Yeah. So she's unconscious, incapacitated, can't move. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay, that is. She stays asleep, and it goes to despot.
Oh. Might have to go pour her cauldron onto her.
You can do a strength roll to see if you can move it, because it's a pretty big cauldron.
Can Bogey lend a hand?
Not on despot's turn.
Unbelievable. He's useless.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to attempt that? To move the cauldron or not?
Nah.
Go on then, what are you doing?
I'll just clench my fist and we'll just punch him in the face with primal savagery, so poison. So advantage. And that is a 13.
13 misses.
Cool.
It's just terrible at swinging.
No, I just
my
go.
shoulder. Oh.
The liquid in that cauldron is affecting my aiming.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Oh, is you finished? Are you? Okay.
I only have one action.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
fair one. Sebastian.
Me already?
Has Mr. Pierce not had a go or what? What's going on there?
Yeah, I think I missed one.
I think yes. He's definitely got to go before me or Despot.
To be fair,
Okay.
I'd probably miss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, go for it, Mr. Pierce.
Okay then. Well, it might be a bit of a waste, but I'm going to chug one of my 6 brown liquids and see what it does, because it seems an applicable situation.
You just drink shitty water.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Let's
It always has to be Mr. Pierce when it comes to shit.
This is going to neck it like a can of Foster's.
Okay, hang on a minute. What I need you to do is roll me a D100.
No,
That can only be good.
it can be good and bad.
64.
64. Okay, let's have
It's
a
64% shit.
I like those odds.
You drink this potion and you finish it. You don't feel anything. You're like, fucking waste of money. Everyone around you notices that your hair triples in length.
What?
Yeah. What? What's everyone looking at?
Those
Oh.
guys supposed to have hair.
It's yes, super sexy there, Mr. Pierce.
That is all hair.
Must say. You're super. Thanks for asking.
Boy, he's turned Chewbacca.
Yeah, all his hair has grown 3 times as long.
What, as in facial, on
Everything.
top of head, chest? You're a Wookiee. Awesome.
So you basically look like the bugbear standing on the opposite side of the witch.
Mr. Pierce looks like a bugbear too.
Yeah, so that was the potion.
Cool. That was
Really glad we picked them up.
yeah, that was a waste of money, wasn't it? Bloody hell.
Wow.
Right, and that's, I assume, my action, so I can't really do anything else.
You got bogey.
Oh yeah, Bogey, yeah, sweet.
Get Bogey to hit you.
Bogey's gonna drink one too. No, no one. He's gonna take a swing with his club. He's gonna get right close to her. He's gonna
Okay.
get next to Despot.
Yep.
And 24 to hit.
Hits.
Right, I need to remember. I need to look at what his thing is because I haven't actually done anything useful with him yet. His ting. His ting was this. Cool, and that will be a. 10, 12 piercing damage.
Bogey, describe the kill.
What was his voice? I swing club and brain goes splat.
Yeah.
Sounds an awful lot like Bubba Tunde after he's had a couple of drinks.
Oh, I know him. He good. No.
So you swing.
Fake death magic staple.
He swings into and just smashes her head in. And as soon as you finish her off, you just notice that the flames from underneath the cauldron just go out. And you're left there with a smoking fire beneath the pot. The pot is almost like red hot at the bottom, and everything just like falls into silence and darkness.
Yippee. I really like the fire under the pot.
You relight it? Okay, yeah.
Just as in like just with the tinder.
Yeah, sure, yeah. It catches.
Just to keep the area lit more than anything else.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you relight it and it remains as it was, and the water starts to boil again.
Is there anything in the water?
And
from shooting himself?
just you have a look, and all you can see is like herbs and spices, and that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it is quite murky with.
So it's literally just a cooking pot.
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, Deathbot, you actually smell all right.
I smell like KFC. 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah. Matthew, that. Know what we're having for dinner tomorrow.
So.
Don't look at another piece of meat.
Can I light a torch?
Yeah.
And drop it down the mushroom filled well.
So there's a layer on top of the well of mushrooms that are sort of like going up and down, almost like a breathing lung.
Okay. Will she fit down the well?
No.
What have I chop her up?
Yes.
Cool. Let's hack the shit out of this bitch.
Oh god. Oh god. Cool. So is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I bitch eats children, chopping her up. Just.
All right. Yeah. You chop her up. It takes a while.
Oh, she's a big bird.
She is. She's a very big bird. And how are you chopping her up? Like what?
Oh well, it's like biggest limb, so sort of take her off of the thigh.
I might use her tenderizer against her.
It's like, well, it's got to be one through the neck. Cross each arm, and then right down the middle of the body. Just cleave her in twine. Quite happy to watch all of her bits drop out and splat on the floor. Cut the kidneys, just start rolling around. Gongo starts licking his lips. There you go.
Oh god, what's everyone else doing whilst
What is her tenderizer classed as?
The tenderizer is a unique weapon, so it would be like a war hammer, but it does a D12 damage.
Tasty.
I think I found something for you if you feel like
it is very
smashing
good.
something over in the head.
For who?
Mr. Pierce.
Oh.
Because
lovely.
I can't swing this.
Mr. Pierce with a D12 hammer.
I reckon Bogey would like this.
Or Bogey.
I'm more of a swordsman myself, but Bogey's more of a swinging hitman.
Take away his club and give him a bloody big mallet. Yeah, cool. I vote yes.
Bogey takes the club.
You're one of us now.
Yes.
I'll go to the fungi, and just due to curiosity, I'll try and thunderwave it to see if it does go away.
I was gonna push her down there first. That's why I'm chopping her up.
Yeah, but if there's no point if laying it on top of the fungi if you don't fall through.
Hey, the fungi might want to get covered in a giant bitch.
We still cover a fungi with that kind of bitch, as you call it.
So you're gonna go. So you go over to the fungi, right? And you look over it in the well, and you can see it's like up, a few seconds down, up, down.
I'll still test my theory.
As you. So what did you do?
I'll try to thunderwave it.
All right. Okay. How do you do it? How does it look when you do it?
So I know that I'm a person. Like I said in the story, I'm one of the land.
Yeah.
So I'll feel all that energy through my circuits. And all that energy is like from my palm. I'll try to push it down.
Focused into your palm, push it down.
Yeah.
It's only a thin sheet of fungus, so it just goes and like wisps away, and your thunder wave continues down. And what you see inside the well is a lot of roots, which are also pulsating. You can only see. You haven't got dark vision, have you?
No.
You can only see like roots, sort of like spiraling down this well. About 5 feet down. You can't see too far down there, but you can hear some noises like whimpering or something.
Oh man. So sure.
Seb, I think we can't shout that bitch down here.
No, it's all right. After getting told that, I stopped putting her in the pot.
Covered in blood. What?
Now I kind of go, what's that? I can't throw it down there. Got to turn,
I hear noises.
I
It
turned the
might
gun
be the
going and
children.
shooting on the liver. Yeah. All right. Here, gun go. Stop eating her. Wait for it to be cooked. Throw her in the pot.
All right.
So we're gonna put her in the pot, and I just want to garnish it a little bit more, and I want to make sure the head floats. Out.
Yeah. For God's sake. Yeah, that's fine. That happens.
Yay! Hey, Gongo, you're a clever man, aren't you?
Hmm?
Yeah, I knew that.
Hmm?
Have a look down in that well, because you got old dark vision, mate. Go on, see what's down there.
Okay.
Go, Gongo, you got a bit of a sore throat, mate.
Is there spores?
Eat a what?
Spores.
It's spores. You don't need to be good at spores. Just have a look down the hole.
I think the spores are giving respiratory problems.
People in hole. People in hole.
People in hole. Of course they are.
Oh,
How far down are they gone?
All down. All the way down.
Yeah, well, how far's that?
All the way down on wall.
Oh, what?
In root.
All the way down on wall in root. Okay, great. In root. Man.
Root on them. Root on them.
Root on them.
Roots on them.
So the roots are growing over the top of them like a cage.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? The roots are growing over the top, so you can't be done.
Help them.
Come on, go, mate. Chew your beans. What?
I would light a torch and try to chug it down so I can see what he means.
You cut the torch down, and you can see
On your head!
lots of young children, and they are encased in roots and against the wall, like sort of like alien type thing, you know, like in Aliens when they
Root against the wall, right?
but they're not so encased like in that Aliens movie. They're just like
Mate, if anything busts out of their chest, it's gone.
And the torch just hits the bottom. There's no water at the bottom. It just hits the bottom and continues to burn.
Marvelous.
And you can see they're moving and like trying to look up, and they're quite scared.
Right. Okay. So there's loads of spores down this hole. So Gongo, Bogey, Mr. Pierce, take the end of this rope. Deathball,
Right.
come here. I'm going to tie this around your waist.
Yeah, I already had a plan now. I was going to do it.
He's the one that doesn't need to break. You're going down. Good on you, Deathbot. Well volunteered, mate. I knew there was some bravery in that tin chest of yours.
Yeah, and apparently good for soup.
I mean, your backside did taste good. Oh, I think there's something wrong with me. Right, yes. So I'm just gonna go heave ho. I'll be the cheerleader. Rick and Rack and Rock and Rick, stick that thought into that snake. There's no snakes.
So Despot's going down the well.
Yes.
Yeah, and so what you do? You're just going to try and break them free. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the plan. Okay, tell me what you do. Exactly how it looks. I want to know.
How he breaks them free, or how he gets down there.
Like yeah, because he knows there's like kids basically in roots around the edge of the inside of the well. So just tell us how you go down and you break them out.
So I'm going with the assistance of Mr. Pierce, Gongo, and Bogey. And with the light of the torch I chucked down, I'll be slowly descend down and see how strong are the roots. If there is anyone that can talk, try and reassure them.
Okay, so you get down to like the first, let's say, level of kids. There's like 3 of them, and you can see they're confused at what's going on. They don't know. They some of them are in tears. They're just they're shocked at what they're seeing, and they're breathing frantically.
It's okay. We're here to rescue you.
Where am I?
Now you're currently down the well.
You hear a voice from down the bottom going, "Help us! Help!"
Yeah, and I'll just try and break the cage, so to speak.
Okay, so you pull the roots off, but at the same time you can hear coughing from the base of the well, and you look down and some spores are starting to kick up from all of the mushrooms that you hit and shot all the way down to the bottom, and they're quite dense. The spores are quite dense at the bottom of the well. So you start to break this one free, and this young girl gets free, and she just like clings onto you.
Can you try and climb the rope? Are you strong enough to do so? My colleagues are up there.
So she starts to climb up, and she's quite a small kid. The kids can like do loads of stuff like that, climbing trees all the time. So yeah, it's fine. You can climb up a rope. climb up the rope and get to the top, and she gets out. So what do you do next?
I'll try descend to the bottom and work myself up.
Okay. So you descend to the bottom, and the spores are very thick down there, and they're choking quite heavily. Like the bottom 3 levels of kids that are encased in this stuff. One of them looks like it's passed out.
I'll break him free and carry him.
Okay, so you take him all the way to the top.
Yep,
This is going to be a long, arduous.
of course.
So he goes up and he's just like flops on the deck at the top. So that's 2 you got.
Oh,
Is that the unconscious one?
yes.
Unconscious.
Is he breathing?
He's breathing, yeah.
Okay. I can help with that. As long as he's breathing. Yeah, okay. I'll do it in a minute. Get all the kids up first and I'll do it.
Yep. So go back. I'm going down, getting the rest.
To the bottom again, yeah?
Yeah.
More are unconscious. You look around, 2 more have gone unconscious.
I will try and pick up both just to save time.
Try and do both. Okay, athletics check.
It's a big robot and they're only little children. It's where you get down to the bottom and find out that there's a giant little girl down there called Gert.
I want rescuing now!
I got 15.
15's fine, yeah. You managed to carry both of them and get them back up to the top. Coughing continues below you. So you bring up another 2 unconscious children.
Thinking of just to help, I will cast, and when I go down, I will cast Entangle on the way down. So it's like a global climbing thing for the rest of the kids, so I can continue staying down, and they can climb up.
Awesome. So you cast Entangle, and it creates like, what does it create? What does it look like in the shaft?
So you know those vines that you see up the walls?
Yeah.
It'll be just like that, like a pathway all the way down. So the kids can, like a rock climbing course, just like that.
All right, cool. You go down, you cast that, and you can tell at the bottom there are 2 more children that have gone unconscious, but that makes up the majority of the children lower that are in the spores.
I'll do the same again.
Okay.
How many kids have we getting? Like just an all in all.
You say you're up there, you count 16.
Jesus.
So athletics check to see if you can carry. Did you want to carry both? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, 14's fine. You get 2 more unconscious children up the top. So you got 5 unconscious. You got 1 conscious, and still like another 10 children. So what do? You start like frantically breaking them out?
Yeah, just frantically. Even if I have to, I'll go use my flame sword again, just to make it easier.
Yeah. Okay. And as soon as you break them out, they start climbing up the what was it? The frame basically that you created. I'm gonna like do a dex check for. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they will make it. -1, who just gets up there automatically. And so you now got 11 children up the top, which are conscious, and you've got 5 unconscious children.
What can we do about waking the unconscious children up? Can we do, if I can give them hit points, would that wake them or not?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's try something then. Because this is what Sebastian does.
Yeah.
Anybody that can hear this, right? So as long as these unconscious kids aren't deaf, I'm okay. Wake up, it's a lovely day. Oh, please get up and come to play. It's much too late to lie in bed, so hurry, you sleepy head. Wash and dress, come out and come out. Everyone is up and about. The cow, the horses, the ducks and the sheep. The tiniest chickens. Cheap, cheap, cheap. There you go.
Nice.
Performance.
I'm really glad I get to reroll that once. That performance is a +9, 18.
18. All the other kids like seem like you get a little smile on their face, and the 5, they wake up and they look distressed.
Well, as I did it as a song of rest, guys, everybody gets D6 hit points back. So here we go. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
On.
5.
Yay.
It's good. Excellent. So all these children are awake now, and the majority, So the majority of them, they seem to be dressed in sort of like not your average peasant's clothing or like free man. So they're wearing quite nice, lordly clothing.
Ooh, okay, kids, it's all right. The old lady's dead. She's cooking in her pot. She ain't going to get you now. I'm not going to tell you what I had to do to get her in there.
They look confused at you. Like, where are we?
What do you mean, where are you? Oh, so you don't know that you've been kidnapped by some old lady that was going to eat you?
No.
Oh, all right then. Well, just to inform you, you were kidnapped by some old lady who was going to eat you.
One of them looks to the other and you hear him say, could that have been the old lady in your dreams? The old lady in those dreams? Yeah. They start to agree with each other about the same sort of dream they've been having.
Oh, and
Right.
it's I get just because I'm doing all this really nice stuff and I'm not nice. I'm chaotic. So I get my rapier and poke it into the pot and pull out her head and go, "Did she look like this?"
They scream in fear.
Why would you do that, Seth? I had no human emotion, and I know that I wouldn't do that.
Oh dear. I ain't gonna do it for a giggle in you. So I'll take that as a yes. Bush as I drop that back in.
They all say, why would you do such a thing?
Well, we killed her to rescue you. Oh, you mean why did I show you the end? Well, because I was intrigued as to whether it was the same one that you were dreaming about, the one we killed. Because otherwise, we might have killed the wrong person, you see.
She was okay.
She was okay, was she? You're not listening to me. She was going to cook you and eat you.
She didn't cook us. She
was
guided us.
No, she was going to eat you. See this pot? Right, she tried to cook my friend over there. See the big guy?
Hello.
That one. He tried to cook him.
But she seems so nice in our dreams.
Looks can be deceiving.
He's,
Look at me.
Lots of things in your dreams can seem nice to start off with, and then you marry him, and then it all goes downhill.
They look at you confused.
They're too young
Right.
about the birds and the bees.
I'm not talking about birds and bees.
The evil, she wasn't evil, she was good.
Really? You tell that to her hammer that she was hitting us with?
It's the wizards that have to be stopped.
Excuse me?
Wizards.
What about the wizards? Now I'm intrigued now. Right. Okay. I want to conjure up some marshmallows, but I haven't got marshmallows.
She showed us a power, a new power that she said was very dangerous. She said that we were the chosen ones. We would be, when we grew up, we would be placed in high places as lords and in control of certain regions. And we could bring about the change which is necessary to stop the inevitable end of the world.
What?
We all saw crystals. Did you see the crystals? Yeah, I saw crystals. White crystals.
Well, these kids have been inhaling too many spores.
Yeah,
Been nonsense.
man. You guys have been sniffing too much mushroom.
She said the crystals were powerful.
What?
They are.
Oh yeah, no. Say, wait a minute. I'll just kind of take them off to somewhere else and huddle with them. These are probably the crystals that we had back in Dicklund here. If you catch my feel, these might be related. You know.
Oh yeah. But why would? So I'm confused. Mainly because if the wizard the bad and the witchy the good, why was this witch gonna eat these kids?
Well, we don't necessarily know that she was.
No, interested.
I mean, them being down a well and tied down is a bit sus. I agree, but it didn't sound like
a bit of sus. A bit of sus. Sure.
She went out to try and eat us.
Yeah, but me might have been. Ignore me. I'm being confusing.
It's when she hit you over the head with the hammer, right? Was that her being nice?
That's how they do things back in these days. The olden days.
I'd hate to think what happens if you come home late from the pub. Oh, hold on a second. I just want to go and have a look at something. Right, I'm going to go and have a look at her.
In a hut.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll mind the kids.
Yeah. I'm almost worried as to what I'm going to find, but yeah, I'm going to go look in the hut.
You push open the door, and it's a mess. There is so much stuff in this hut. It's spilling out the side. There's mushrooms in there, obviously. It's spilling out the windows and even to the outside of the hut. It stinks. It's horrible. You can hear creatures scuttling around inside.
Awesome.
Just like little rodents and stuff like that. But there is stuff everywhere in here.
Can I see anything that sort of takes my eye, whether one of these crystals these kids are talking about, or a human femur, skull, shin bone, freaking arm, anything?
You can roll an investigation.
What is my investigation? Don't know why I keep forgetting. Oh, 3. Be 13.
13. Okay. So you start like moving some rubbish around, and there is like a spare door in there. You pull this door off. It's just loose. It's just like thrown in a pile. And behind this door is like the same kind of stuff that the children were encased in, the roots, the dried sort of roots, sort of made into a kind of throne. And in this throne, there is a skeleton entangled in it.
Is a skeleton entangled in the throne? This just gets more peculiar.
Email
Also,
or mail?
You can't tell. He can't tell.
Yeah, boobs or penis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's other stuff in there. Something that you notice is that there is a shelf with 7 jars of red gloopy liquid. In fact, 6 jars are full, 1 jar is empty.
Mr. Pierce likes random jars of shit.
Oh yes, please. Oh.
What? So we got other jars labelled.
No.
Can I reach the jars? Bearing in mind, I'm
Yes.
only 3.5 foot tall.
You can climb over some of the rubbish and shit.
Awesome. In that case, I fill my arms up with the jars.
Okay, so you bring the jars. You say, let's say you get about 4 jars.
Sure, I've only got little arms.
Okay, so you've got the jars.
Yeah, there's some more of this stuff in there on the shelf. Go and get the rest of them. And
Will do.
I don't know what the bloody hell it is, but it looks interesting. I open one and pour it into the pot with her, and
It swirls around, and you get an irony smell.
iron,
Blood.
it's congealed blood. Oh, it's rank. Oh, Seb's not going to be licking his fingers for a while. Right, so
You find out what is the context.
Kids, do you believe me now? These are jars of blood. Do you still think she's nice?
She's a witch. She's strange. We've seen all of this in our dream.
What?
What power does she say that you guys got?
We are all of noble bloodlines. And when our parents retire or die, we will ascend to whatever positions they hold, which was the key point, which was the reason why she selected us for this process.
So she kidnapping important children. I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. We've got info, but we don't know anything about it. Who are your parents then? Actually, more important question, where the blooming heck are you from?
We're from the cities that surround this region. My dad's a lord. Yeah, my dad's a lord as well. My dad's a bailiff. My dad's this. My dad's that. Right, and they're all saying like what the dads are, and they come from pretty prestigious positions within the community.
Their dads are important, but they don't happen to be from the town that's local to where we are at the minute. You know, that's a really easy one to get back to.
Yeah, so like a couple of them say that they're from Gold Ridge.
Right,
but not all of them. A lot of them are from the region, and they seem like they would have connections with each other in some way.
I'm not a glorified babysitter. I'm not taking these kids backwards and forwards.
Well, it gives us a reason to go other places to find Dicklund.
Are any of you kids from Dicklund?
Bit dodgy question to ask them.
They just look at you confused.
Oh, right. None of them are from Dicklund. Marvelous.
What was the we surmised that one of these places was Dicklund in the olden days. I can't remember what the name of said old version was.
So Barry knows of Dicklund. He's heard of it, but he doesn't know.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, he has heard of it, but he doesn't know how to get there.
So, that's all right. How many of you are from Vertneth?
Like 2 of them are from Vertness.
Okay, well that's the next city over. And how many of you are from Silent Stone?
5 of them are from Silent Stone.
Oh, but that's so far away.
Oh,
It just means we doing a good deed.
I'm not a bloody babysitter.
You don't have to babysit.
Well, my half of these kids are taller than me. Okay, so we got 16 kids. and we know where 9 of them are from.
Yeah. And you know that 2 are from Goldridge.
2 are from Goldbridge, 2 are from Burntness, and 5 are from Silenstone. That's the numbers I've just got given.
Yep.
So we know the homes of 9 of them.
Does anybody else want to go in and investigate the hut? The 13 was a pretty weak roll.
It was why I left.
Can I go do it when I went to go pick up the others? The other set of congealed blood.
Yeah, you can roll me an investigation. You can all, if you all want to go in there and roll me an investigation, you can even get Gongo and.
Gongo's got dark vision. That'll be great. Go on, Gongo.
I got a 17.
Gongo shit.
17. Okay, so you notice everything that Seb noticed, and you notice that there is a little necklace with a heart on it, not a real heart, a carving of a heart, and it has a little red gemstone in it.
She was in love.
Ooh, throw that in the pot.
Love with the blood. Well, Seb's emptying out the congealed blood and pouring it in the pot with the body.
Put everything in there.
I can't imagine a jar of congealed blood is going to be useful.
Yeah, well, you never know. Yeah. So okay, you do that, and it's just bubbling over, and it smells. It's horrible.
Hey, Mr. Pierce, do you want to try drinking one?
Might as well.
Oh, kidding! Don't be so silly.
Nope, done it. Right, I'll yank a bottle out of someone's hand.
I thought you were supposed to be a teacher.
Desper also notices that there is a pouch of powder. There is a large toad in a jar. And he notices that there's a copper ring on the floor with gnawings of, like a rat's been gnawing at it. There are scrolls and some like books in there as well.
While you're all doing this, Sebby's taking his time. He's got his makeup kit out, and he's doing something.
Okay.
So I'll take the necklace.
Yep.
The toad.
Take the toad, obviously. So
don't know if the parchment, any of the parchment or scrolls would be useful.
So they have got writing.
I do have writing then. Take someone else. I'll leave the copper ring if it's got gnawed on.
Copper ring, okay, leave the copper ring. There is one book that is open, and there is a quill with a bottle of ink next to it, which looks like it has been used recently.
What does it say? With the book open, what does it say on the first page?
It says Weather's Diary.
Oh,
no,
might take
strike arrow, mate.
Might take that as well then.
Okay.
Just because we don't know this world.
Sorry.
As soon as I get out, I'll release the toad.
Toad is released. It's so fat. It's such a fat toad. It tries to hop and it moves about half an inch each time it jumps.
I feel sorry for it. I know exactly how it feels.
Right in the pot.
Oh, no.
What did the toad do to you?
Pick it up and rugby pass it in.
No.
Do you know
Put a
what?
spin on it.
This is it. As the toad hits the pot with all the congealed blood and the frying witch, Sebastian pops up from behind the pot. You can just about see his head. He's done his makeup. He's got some fake nails on. He's picked up a stick, puts the stick in the pot and he goes, ha ha! Hubble, bubble, toil and
All the kids scream.
fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Did the toad go in the? Did you throw it in a pot?
He threw it, yeah.
Oh god!
Yeah.
You see it as it slowly sinks.
Tonight for dinner, we'll cook a big fat witch. That's what you get for trying to eat us, you silly bitch.
There's kids.
I don't care.
Yeah, but these kids are thinking this witch is cool, so they've got a warped sense of perspective anyway.
Exactly.
They're quite wary of you lot at the moment, especially Seb. They're sort of standing back, and like the braver kids are like putting their arms out as if to protect the others.
I'm trying to do it to be funny. God, didn't bloody work.
That is commendable, you lot. That is commendable.
Well, do you know what? I'm bored of all this bullshit. Oh dear. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little poem on my pretense of being a witch, and I'm going to cast enthralling performance on the 5 oldest kids that look like they're being brave. So could those 5 kids that all look like they're being brave make wisdom saving throws?
Oh, it does.
My performance lasts a minute. I'll take my bubble toil and cup a minute to it.
14 and 16 are the only ones that would probably.
Well, the only one that makes it is the 16.
All right.
I am casting enthralling performance. Those 4 children that failed are now all charmed for the next hour.
Oh.
So they are well on side, guys.
Okay, so you've charmed those 4 children, and
yes, I understand that it's a little bit against the old ethics, but I want them to big us up and do it. You know, we're nice people.
Exactly. Yeah, it makes sense. You know, you mean well, and they're just getting the wrong end of the stick. So they, one of them just follows suit, because so the others they sort of like just drop their arms and they seem a bit more relaxed, and they like look at each other like, yeah, it's all right. And the other one that made the save, he just follows suit because that's what they're doing.
Pressure and all that.
More relaxed. But we'll take a quick 5 minutes toilet break, and we will come back in a second. So you're there. You're outside her hut. You've got the 16 kids. You know where, what was it? 9 of them live, and what are you doing?
I suppose. Does anybody else think it'd be a good idea to get out of here and head back to Goldridge?
I reckon so. Then we can grill them there.
Well, at least if we're there, we can find the two families of the 2 that live in Goldridge, and then we can see if we can pass them to anybody else who can take them to their other places.
Yeah, I mean, we might even get Barry to figure out what the hell these kids are talking about with all these crystals. Because I know you don't like Barry, but I like Barry. He's all right.
I haven't got a dislike for the man, but these kids have now told me that the wizards are the evil ones. So
yeah, but he seems all right.
That inkling that they're not, you know,
of sound mind, a bit dopey.
Not sound mind. There is a intention behind their kindness.
Yeah, what, the wizards?
Yeah.
Well, we can ask my 2 lovely new witch friends. That
Exactly.
I met in the
Yeah,
pub.
that sounds like a better idea than going to talk to Barry first.
Yeah, all right. We'll just whoever we come across first, we'll ask. Even if it's just some random person on the street, like, mate, what's this all about?
It's all right. Are all of you kids able to get up and walk?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Fabulous. Right. In that case, we'll let Mr. Pierce and Deathpot lead the way at the front.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand at the back with Gongo because he's my buddy. And the old ukulele comes out. We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader wherever he may go. Dee-dum, no, because they're kids.
Oh no, they like it. Yeah, they enjoy it.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a bit of a weirdo. So
No, they're sort of like, yeah, they're playing and like, yeah, just chatting to each other as they're walking along. And you can see this, you can see all those deer that you came across before going through the forest. You eventually get to the forest edge and you get onto the trail which leads back to the town. And after about an hour or so, you get back to the town, but you are pretty knackered, and so are the kids. And
I'm not surprised. Right. So, which two of you live in Goldridge?
Us too.
Okay, cool. Do you know where you live?
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll that first port of call. Go and deliver these two children.
And these two look fairly alike. And so, what are you doing? What are all the other kids following you through the town?
Yes.
Yeah. We're keeping as a little bundle.
Okay, everyone's looking at you.
We look like a school trip. It's fine.
Yeah, like a walking bus.
Yeah. Guards are like, what are you lot doing? What do with all these kids? You went out with no kids? Come back with a load of kids.
Well, you know, like a rabbit I am when I get going.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So which one's the mother then? Is it one of us?
He's desperate. He's not a guy or a girl, is he? He's just a thing.
They just look
Oh,
at
what? I'm a baby machine, you're saying?
an incubator.
It's as much as I like a good old joke, Mr. Guardman, we went out, we found these guys, and now we're bringing them back to their families. As soon as we've dropped the couple off, I'm going to come and see one of the important peoples. We will. We're going to come and see the important peoples.
Wait a minute. Dave, these are the kids that have gone missing.
Apparently so, yes. It's like we're really good at what we do or something, isn't it?
Right. I need a statement from you lot.
Okay, I've got one for you, and you'll get it in about 10 minutes. Let me just go and drop these two off.
Right. He lets you go on your way, and they go to a merchant. He's it's a large shop, one of the grander shops in the town, and go in there, and he's like the wealthiest merchant of the whole town.
He's
like, oh, my children.
Oh, Daddy! Oh, you're not talking to me, right? Sorry.
Bugger off.
Excuse me?
Sorry, my lord.
Yeah, that's right. That's better. Start getting rude at me. These are the wonderful group of monstrosities, because, you know, that's exactly what we are.
Okay.
We found them, we brought them back, and it is with great pleasure that we return them to you. I suppose they're yours, right?
Oh, thank you very much for returning my children. They've been missing for so long. Here. Have a gold each.
So 1 gold. Hey, do you know what? I'm not a greedy person, but I think we can do better than that.
Would you dine with my family this evening?
Excuse me? Dine with your family? Yes, I suppose so.
All of you, please.
What, including the kids? I suppose we have to take them with us until we find them.
No, not the children.
Well, the children are kind of stuck with us.
We can drop them off to Barry, to be honest. He can sit them.
No, I do not trust Barry. That's fine.
I'm just trying to. I'm just looking at something. Hold on.
In the meantime, while he's looking at something,
Yeah,
your two little ones keep talking about some like crystals and everything that the witch is talking about. You ever heard of them?
Oh, no crystals. What have I told you two about playing those silly games about elves and rolling those stupid shaped dice? Now run along, gentlemen. If there's anything I can do to repay you, you must just simply say, and I will be there.
You can cast a spell on an object. And that's done. No good. I was really hoping I could use that, but no, I can't. It's fine.
I'm forever indebted.
Yes, I mean you're so in debt. You're giving us a whole 5 gold pieces each, wasn't it? Yeah, that's not bad.
I thought I only gave you 1. 5 it is.
Well, that was really easy.
Yeah,
so what a generous once we have passed the children off. I mean that's 5 gold pieces for each of the children as well. Right? I'm kidding. Once we have passed the rest of the children off to the rightful authority, we will be back to visit you, and we will claim a supper, which to me already seems like it smells wonderful.
Oh well, you're very welcome. Very welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure we would all thoroughly enjoy a nice, wholesome, home-cooked meal.
My name is Ralph of Goldridge. Pleasure.
Yes, no, nice to meet you, Ralph. This is I am Sebastian. This is Mr. Pierce, and full name of Mr. Pierce. And we have a Despot, but everybody calls him number 5.
Hello.
Oh, how much do you want for that?
How much do we? He's not for sale.
Oh.
Hypothetically, though, what would you offer?
Well, what is it? First of all,
well, isn't it?
Very interesting.
It can wash clothes. It can make you feel better. It can counsel you.
Well,
do anything.
Many servants to fulfill those tasks.
Well, then you don't need him, do you? I mean, you know.
Fine, we'll take our custom elsewhere.
But yeah, I mean, the handsome fella behind me with the big overbite is Gungo, and the furry fella, not the one that I've already introduced you to, because he's looking a bit airier than usual.
Oh yeah,
he's Bogey.
Pleasure,
in the meantime,
gentlemen.
can I start using my axe or sword to try and shave off the hair?
Yeah.
In the intermediate time. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of blood there.
Leaving trails of hair as you walk down the street. But yes, give us a few moments, and we will be back to take you up on your lovely offer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sure. Right, now we need to go and get rid of the rest of these kids. Who do we go and see? Sorry, Ralph.
I don't eat.
Yes.
So I can look after the kids.
No, it's all right. You're going to be with Despot. He likes you. You're going to be the subject of a big
It
conversation.
seems that everyone likes me because I'm.
Yeah, dude, you're special.
You're shiny.
But Ralph, sorry to disturb you again, sir. Who would you suggest that we went to see about getting these children returned to the rightful cities?
Well, personally, I would say your best bet is to go to the inn. Many people gather at the inn and wait for masses to be traveling to the same destination for safety. So there may be many traveling all over the land.
Okay, sure. Fine. Go and see guard person first, give him a statement.
Oh, I suppose you can choose something as a token of my appreciation. Anything from my lovely establishment. Anything you want. One item, not too expensive, obviously.
One item, not too expensive. Well, now you're offering. How's your wife holding?
Oh, you bloody have her.
What?
Damn.
Oh, I'd like to say I was joking. Yeah, no, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
Right, yes. And you look around it, his store's got everything. He's like everything hanging up and just all sorts of stuff. Anything you can imagine is there. It's
Is
there.
there any armor?
There is armor there, yes. There is all sorts of armor.
Oh. Can I take one of these armors?
Yes, you can. What type of armor are you looking for?
Wow.
Just anything to improve my AC. So
Are you don't you have unarmored? I think one of your things is unarmored.
He's got unarmored
attack.
defense.
Unarmored defense. That's what I was trying
Yeah, as a
to.
barbarian.
not very armor.
In your proficiencies in language, and at the top where it says armor, what are you able to wear?
Wait, come back to me.
Well, be my guest.
Light armor, medium armor, or shields?
Well, we have a fine selection of shields.
Yeah, you use a two-handed sword, so a shield's no good.
Okay, forget me then. I'll just roam the land forever unarmored.
Yeah, I'm not proficient. Well, I'm not proficient in squat. He's proficient in medium armor. We could stick him in plate.
He's got everything.
Do you have any potions? Because the last set I bought with duds. Do you have any good one?
Yes, many potions. Behind this my counter, you can see them all on shelves behind you, color coded.
What's your least brown color?
Least brown. Well, that'll be the white.
Right, I'll take whites then.
That's holy water. There you go.
Oh, get in. Thank you. Thank you, mate.
He gives you a large bottle of holy water. Yeah, holy water is really good. So large bottle of holy water.
Yes, thank you.
Fair enough. That's all right with it. Sure.
No, you can each get an item.
We each get an item.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. I don't know what I want. I don't think I need anything.
Well, never mind then. What about you, Metal Man?
Does he have magical items or just random, just pop standard items?
They could be magical. They could be. He does have a selection of weapons behind the counter, which seem to be, because he's got weapons out and about on his shop, in his shop floor, displayed nicely, but these ones are kept back behind the counter.
So I might go for a quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff, okay. He gives you there's some nice quarterstaffs. There's a whole barrel full of quarterstaffs, all different shapes, all different sizes, some really straight, some really wobbly. And then there are nice metallic and like ebony with gold sort of leaf on it behind the counter.
One, the gold ebony one. That's probably be pricey.
Well, he said you can have an item. He will give you an item.
What about that quarterstaff? The one that looks the golden leafy one.
Oh, very fine, very quick. And he gives you a demonstration. He goes, "Hoo-ah!" And he hits himself in the shin. He goes, "Ah, ah, ah."
Are
Well
you
done.
okay?
I'm not very good at the old quarterstaff technique, but here you go. You can have it. It's been up there for a while. And he gives you a +1 quarterstaff.
Nice.
Smashing, yeah. Yeah, I like the look of that. Have you got any nicely carved light crossbows?
Oh, yes, plenty. I'd normally charge for an arm and a leg. And
Well, I don't really want to give you one of them because otherwise I ain't gonna be able to use it.
no. Just a figure of speech.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a new, slightly shinier crossbow. I dug this one out of a pile of weapons after we killed some bad guys.
It gives you a really nice gold and heart made out of heartwood.
Oh,
Gold and heartwood crossbow.
wow, that's tasty.
+1 crossbow.
Yes. Well, hey, well tasty. Bloody hell. Have you got, I don't want to be cheeky, but have you got any bolts to go with it?
He goes, "Oh, I have this," and he gives you like a cylindrical magazine, which on the bottom of it, and it has 20 bolts already in it.
Oh, well, giddy arm.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Would you like another potion, big lad, or would you like something else? I feel that the others are getting a better deal than you.
All right. I thought I got a pretty good deal, but sure, I'll take something else. I'll have your yellow potion if you have one.
Oh, the giant strength. Yes, there you go.
Oh,
Oh
lovely.
wow.
Lovely. Thank you, mate.
There you go.
Only Mr. Pierce can use that to any effect. Yes. Good.
A raging giant. I don't want to go face that.
Giant strength potion. And yeah, holy water. For Mr. Pierce.
Smashing. But no, I'm in awe of my crossbow. Kind of falling in love with it.
I don't suppose you want to offload the old ones, do you?
Yes, you're more than welcome to my old crossbow. Yeah, I shan't be using it.
No.
Could I load them and double it? No, I'm not. No, you can have it. It's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, perfect.
Very kind.
Thank you, sir.
Well, these
Well,
brown potions while you're in, mate. I think they just grow your hair.
oh, you look at him, he's bald. Oh, lovely. I'll take those. Oh, thank you very much.
Got to keep at least one of them, Pierce. Don't give them all away.
Well, I don't see it being of any use. I'll get rid of them.
Get rid of him. Okay, so you give him 4 potions that are left.
Fair enough.
That's
But
why I
yes,
look like Captain Caveman.
Okay, so
I really wanted to give one to Bogey, make him look like Cousin Nick.
and he's like, "Oh, it's the least I can do for you. You're returning my children."
Walking gravel. The border buffers.
Excuse me.
Well, rock and gravel. Yeah, I remember some wacky races.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
The Bouldermobile.
Right. And no, thank you so much. More than generous. But we will return once we have found safe refuge for the rest of the children.
Freaking hell, we've got gold out of him. We've got free stuff, and now we're getting a free meal. It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Damn.
You
Well,
returned
we
his-
in all fairness, like we have just returned his kids to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Probably because I'm not a dad. I don't know what that means.
Uh,
Is that good?
I'm going to take Gongo's gold because I'm not going to give it to him.
Oh, still slave. Still treated like slave.
You're not treated like a blooming.
You said you're my friend. You take my allowance.
I bought you new clothes.
I will never be released from the shackles.
Don't even know what to say to that. I
Doesn't
don't.
have his money.
Congo, you're not a slave. You're your own. You're your own orc.
You stupid like slave.
But you don't have any pockets. Fine, we'll get you a purse in the marketplace, and you can put your 5 gold pieces in there.
Oh, thank you.
Right, I suppose next port of action then is to find. Well, that depends. Do we go back to this officer and give a statement for some reason, or do we go and find these witches and ask about what all these weird kids are talking about? What are we doing first, lads?
I reckon the witches are going to be in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon we go and see the town guard, find out why he wants us to give him a statement. I also believe that walking across the city centre, we are going to catch the eyes of more people, which may mean more information.
Right.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Yeah, all right. Lead the way.
So where are you going first?
Well, we're gonna walk past this town's guard because he's going to be really important, and I want to find out why he wants the statement.
Okay, you go back up to where he was, and he's like, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. I've got word from Ralph that you weren't the kidnappers and you returned his children. Thought you might have been the kidnappers.
Yeah, that was bloody quick. We've only just left these.
I know. Yeah. Word travels fast around here.
It does quicker than my blooming feet do.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, fair cop, governor. We'll speak to you later on. Off to the pub, gents.
It's still like market. It's still market weekend, and the pub is heaving still.
The pub is heaving still. I remember. Hang on. How many? I seem to remember. I mean, it might be my brain playing up on me. That there were a lot of people in this town that were screaming that they'd lost their kids. Or am I imagining that?
No, you were right.
That's something else, unrelated. Just bad parents all around.
Yeah,
no, because obviously we've only had 2 kids that have admitted they're from this town.
Yeah, you're right.
Does that mean there's more freaking kids somewhere? Or have we got to give the bad news that these kids are probably in the pot cooking inside this woman's stomach? Because that's where she is. I didn't think to look for body parts when I was cutting her open.
Well, we're not going back, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I reckon in that case we just head to that pub again, see what these witches know.
That's all right. Just chatting to the kids. He's like, are you sure none of you are from Goldbridge? You sure? I'm sure at least one more of you must be from here. No?
The others just stay quiet and they look down. They don't really answer you.
No. Oh, just damn it. All right then. Fine. Let's go in the pub. And I can't remember what it was called. The dog's bollocks, wasn't it? Something
It's a dog's teeth.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
That was enough.
Hey, it was the dog's something.
dog's teeth.
Yeah, the dog's bollocks. Cool. Here we go.
Right.
Hello, my friends. How are we on this fine sunny day?
Most people just ignore you because they're having their own conversations with each other. It's really busy in there.
Don't stand much of a chance in this place, do I? Bloody hell.
You look around, you can't see the witches.
Look around, can't see the witches. Well,
No.
we're out of all.
Right. Has anyone seen Ethel and Myrrell around? I think that's no, not Ethel. Cyril and Myrrell. Anyone seen the witches?
A couple of people just like look at you and then just look back at who they're having a conversation with. Barman shouts over, "Hey, you gonna order a drink or what?"
Oh, well, I suppose there's no use being here then.
Oh, I'll have a nice glass of tap water, please.
Tap water.
Yeah, it's water out of the pump, you know.
Oh God, you looking at getting a disease, are you? Don't drink water around here, it's ale.
If I wanted to get a disease around here, man, I'd go to the local brothel.
Rather clean ladies, to be honest.
Well, that was something that doesn't improve in 2,000 years, let me tell you.
Well, yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with those ladies. Keep themselves as big and span.
Fair enough. Here, look, right. I'm going to cut straight to the chase with you. I don't want none of your manky water. Right? Do you know of any people that have lost their kids recently?
Oh,
He looks interested.
yeah, Ralph.
Oh, that's all right. We sorted him. Anyone else?
Oh, yeah, there's a few people coming here talking about their missing kids. What?
Any of them in this room right now?
Well, I was going to say, you got how many kids you got here? You got bloody loads of them.
Well, it's all right. You know, I'm pretty quick when it comes to it.
40 altogether.
No minors aren't allowed in here.
They're not minors,
Well,
they're kids.
Yeah, they're all.
I don't like got a fucking shovel in my hand.
They're all laughing. You're fine. We're just after trying to find their parents. Don't make this too difficult for us. We're nice. And I want to stay nice.
Well, I don't know. I just heard when you were leaving, there were a few people talking about missing their kids or something. That's as far as I heard as a barman.
Well, it's true because I stood up on the barrel and said, "We're going to find your kid."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ta-da! See?
Yeah.
I didn't lie.
Yeah, they don't look like they're from around here, though.
Bloody hell.
They look a little bit better than sort of standard people around here. Yeah. Quite well dressed for kids.
Right, are you listening to this, kid?
His
Right?
size and that super tunic is lovely.
Yeah. So are you listening to this, kids? Right? Are you listening to this? So all of the common kids that have been nicked, right, are in that witch's belly. They've been eaten. You understand?
Just like that.
You understand now. She was not a nice person. Yeah, bloody right. Thank God for that. I don't want to be the one to give him the bad news. So. He said, "Not it." Oh,
Well, you're only talking to the barman. So.
yeah, Jesus Christ. Right, so great. No witches, nobody of any use.
Guy, the barman looks at Mr. Pearson and goes, "Yeah, weren't you here a little while ago?"
Yeah.
Yeah, about.
Yeah, I was ordering green drinks for the two witches. Two ugly witches.
No, you came back after that.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, you came in here and you'd just been all moody and whatnot and mumbling to yourself and drinking all drank me out of ale.
Oh, that might be me father, lads. I've gone Cockney.
Mr. Pierce Senior.
Yeah, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah, he did. Rather strange. I thought it was. I wasn't 100% if it was you or not, but it looked like you.
Any idea where he went or what he said? Did he mention anything in particular?
Well, I did speak to him and I tried to get a little bit out of him, but he was a bit cold with me. But he said he was going to be leaving. He needed to leave. He only wanted to rest his feet and have a few ales before he gets on the road.
The road to where?
Well, I can only assume he's gone to Silent Stone. He was asking a few of the locals where the next big city is.
Right. Am I familiar with this man? Would you say I'm familiar with him?
Who, Mr. Pierce's dad?
Yeah.
Well, you saw him for about a minute before he jumped into a portal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering whether I was familiar. That was all. It's that word. It's a very important word.
I don't think Mr. Pierce is even familiar with his own father.
No,
not
really.
really.
So he's all right. So no, we don't really know this fella. We can't really do anything else. So there's only one thing left to do. Let's leave. There's nobody in here of any. We're going to hand all these kids off to the guard.
Okay.
If there's anybody in this city that will pass them off to somebody else, it'll be him. He seemed like he had his head screwed on straight, unlike most of the people that work in these places. I mean, he did think that we kidnapped the kid, so you know he's on the ball at least.
We'll give him to Barry.
Or we go to Barry. I'm still not 100% on Barry. I wanted to talk to these witches first.
I mean,
there's something about Barry that really gets Seb's hackles up.
Right. Well, Mr. Barman,
It's
sir.
not the fact that he's got a loincloth fetish.
Is that it?
That's
it's not that.
That's not what I did. It's quite close.
And that's not only because he's got a loincloth fetish.
Yeah.
Oh, so with this barman know where these witches are? Excuse me, mate. You don't know where the two lovely blind witches are, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I think they live on a small place just before you get to the next farm out on the north track. There's a little place, a little cob, and within there you'd probably be able to see where they live. They've got signs on the road. I think they might have moved. Not that I don't go out much.
No, okay.
It's just what I hear. It's what I hear from the travellers passing through, people I talk to.
No, makes sense. Right, so we've got options, lads. Give them to a random police officer. Chat to this witch, or give them all to Barry. So I don't want to take them all to a Silent Stone with us.
No, I think our safest bet is probably the guard.
Yeah, right.
No magical suspicions. He's just the guard, and he seems fairly sensible. He's the only one that said anything half sensible to us since we arrived, really.
True.
So yeah, seems pretty lawful. Yeah. Go and find the guard again.
Okay, you go out and you find the guard just sort of standing doing his duty, and he's like, "No, mate, no, I told you, don't need one, don't need a statement now."
It's all right. I'm not here to give you a statement. I'm here to give you 14 kids.
I'm on duty, mate. What am I going to do with 14 kids?
Well, you're going to pass them to somebody who's not on duty.
Who?
I'm pretty sure that there's more than just the one guard here, right?
Well, there's him there.
Yeah, you there. Come here.
Yeah,
Come on in here.
What seems to be the problem here?
I've got no problems. I've got no problems at all, sir. Other than the fact that I have 14 children that don't belong to me, and I am not Mary Poppins.
I don't get the reference. It's,
No sense of humour, these people.
We can't take 14 children off of you, sir.
I ain't no bloody babysitter.
Well, neither are we.
And he ain't a babysitter. And he ain't a babysitter. And in all fairness, that really hairy one at the back looks like he might eat him. And that's not Mr. Pierce, by the way. As he's trying to shave his arms.
They're on duty at the gate, so you can give me a persuasion, but it's going to have to be really high.
Well, persuasion is something that Sebastian's very, very good at. Come on, green dice. It's not terrible. 23.
We can't take 14 children. No.
Oh, you're bloody useless.
No.
So, look, right? These kids don't all live in this city.
Right.
And they need to be returned to their families.
So
surely there's got to be someone around the city who can do this for us.
But why can't you do it?
Because we got our own problems, mate.
Well, so have we.
Really? Yes. 14 of them. They're right behind me. See you later.
Just leave them there.
Want to be rude? Walk off.
You leave them there.
Strut. I'll proper strut away. Head back.
He's standing there like, what are we going to do now?
Yeah, they want to be an arsehole.
And he doesn't know what to do.
Are you actually going to go leave these kids?
God.
Give them to Barry. I keep telling you.
I don't trust Barry.
Oh, it's just going to go wrong. Right? It's sort of like it's going to end up being our last freaking thing, isn't it?
Listen, right, if something bad happens with these kids and Barry, I'm sorry, I'll buy you a Coke. How's that sound?
I want a bloody pay.
That seems a fair compromise. I'll buy you one of those green drinks. The
Buy me one of those green drinks.
That burnt a hole in desk spot. Yeah.
I'll have a yellow one. Fine. Come on then, let's go and see Barry.
Yay.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's just like Seb's walking away and he's just kind of giving him the glare.
Behave yourself, citizen.
I'm not a bloody citizen, I'm a visitor.
Well, you would be better to behave yourself more then.
At least I'm not giving him the finger. Just a glare.
You get to Barry, you get to the gate, and there's a gate in front of the manor.
Knock, knock. Oh, no, we have keys to get in, don't we? Didn't you give us keys? So we can just head straight in.
Did he?
No, I'm thinking of the game I was playing before. Playing this. There's something completely different.
Oh, God, I was like, what? When did they give me keys?
No, sorry. It's the last scene I played was them giving me keys. Right, knock, knock then. Knock on gates. Hello? Anybody there? Barry.
You see Barry on the balcony. Yes, let them in. Let them in.
Thanks, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, bad feeling about this.
Pour the
Nice.
champagne, please. Load the champagne. I want to be drunk when I hand these kids over.
Says, oh, hello.
Go on then, Pierce. This is your one, mate.
This is your guy, Pierce.
Well, I do. Right. Okay. Right. Well, good news, Barry. We went off gallivanting, trying to find kids that were kidnapped by this infamous witch, and we found them.
Yes.
They are, and here they are.
Oh, that's very good. Very good. You've managed to rescue. How many do you have here? 1, 2, 3.
It's 14, mate. Blimey.
Oh,
Be here all bloody night. We did have 16, but we returned a couple of them to Ralph.
Ralph. Was there not any more?
Unfortunately not. This was all we found.
And what of the witch?
She's been cooked in her own stew.
Oh, good, good. That's what we like to hear. I
Isn't
thought
it?
she was. I thought she would have been dead already.
I mean, she smelled dead when we got there.
I could imagine.
Right. Well. So anyway, we heard about me dad, and I think he's gone off to one of the neighbouring towns. So we need to head off after him, but we obviously can't take these kids. So I wonder if we can put them in your ownership, and then you can ship them off to their various towns where they so come from.
Oh, of course, yeah. Servants, take the children upstairs and see that they find a room together. We split them up, and the servants come along and take the children away. Oh, thank you very much. You've done a very good deed for the town.
That's no problem, mate. I think just ask the kids where they all come from and ship them off to where they come from. But other than that, that's our business done here, really. We need to head off and find me dead.
Very well done. Thank you. I did notice a man in the marketplace. I thought he was you, first of all. But this one must be your father?
Yes, I think this is the one we're looking for.
Well, yes. Funny enough, I did end up in conversation with him.
All right, what do you say?
Well, he said he must find the same place that you are asking of, Dicklund.
Ah, so now it's definitely him then, I reckon.
Yes, he also asked me what year it was, which was particularly strange. And then I linked the two. It must be the person you mentioned before.
That's weird then. So he must have come after us, or he was deposited further away or something. I don't know. I'm not looking into the philosophy of it. But either way, yeah. Well, hell. All right, yeah. So that's who we're after. Did he say specifically where he was heading?
I believe he was going to stop off. He had spoken with a local, and he was going to stop off at Tuscan Vale, a small village.
Tuscan Vale, right. And how close is that? Are we able to head off there right now?
You could make your way to Tuscan Vale. It's in the forested area, northwest of here. Basically down the same road that you have come.
Interesting. What sort of time of day is it right now, roughly?
It's evening now.
Right, well, that's on you then. The rest of the lads, do we keep up for the night, or do we head out right now and see if we can catch up with him? Assuming he has left, of course. It isn't like sleeping in the room next to us.
Did you? Sorry to disturb you, old Barry, my lad. Did you see him leave the town?
No.
So, is there a chance that he's still in the town?
Oh, he could be, yes.
How long ago do you speak to him? Sorry.
Oh, it wasn't long after you left yourselves.
All right, so
He could have been gone for hours. We're gonna be playing catch up on him for the whole damn thing. I don't think there's any way we're gonna keep up with him.
Unless we run there. But that's it.
Well, unfortunately, I've only got little legs, so that doesn't bode well for any of us.
What do you say, lads? Do we kip out for the night, or do we brace the trails in darkness?
Oh, never wife to travel overnight. How far? Like, give me the old hours in walking to get to Tuscan Vale.
Oh well, along the road that you have taken, it should be fairly easy going for some 6 miles, I would say. Then you would have to break track. Tuscan Vale is within the forest.
Okay, 6 miles.
Oh, so with all of your equipment, it should take you probably maybe a couple of hours,
So we could make it before dark.
maybe longer.
So it's evening. He's sort of doing the maths. Are we going to make it before it's dark?
No.
We're not going to make it before it's dark. Fancy traveling through a forest at night?
I don't see the harm.
Who has dark vision in our group?
Gongo.
That guy.
Gongo will be our freaking
Guide.
our guide.
Right, so yeah, camp out till morning then, I reckon.
Well, in that case, if that's the case, I'm going to go and get my free meal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been invited to dinner by a wealthy merchant. Yeah. So is that what you're going to do? Is it?
Yes.
Might as well. Sure. I think the kids will be safe here.
I don't, but I leave anyway.
This what?
I really don't want to leave.
Well, do we leave one person here, like Bogey, and if anything goes down, he can sort of slightly help? No, it's too complicated. Let's all go.
Bogey is the most trustworthy team member, is it?
Absolutely.
It's okay. It's okay.
Fine. They're only kids, after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah.
We're coming back here afterwards anyway, so we'll know in a few hours.
Yes. And there's an item that I'm going to ask Ralph for while I'm there. Not for free, see if I can buy it, but we'll see. He's a wealthy merchant that's got loads of crap. And Gongo didn't get a present. So.
You go over to the merchant's place, and everything is closed up for the day. So he's closed, and he doesn't live there. He has his own place outside of the walls of the city, which is detailed on the front of the door, and tells you just outside the city, southwards.
Okay.
Still going?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want my free dinner.
That's what Ray looks suspicious. He looks troubled.
I feel, yeah, of course I feel troubled. So I don't trust the Barry guy, and we left the kids with Barry. So I am
Big Dirty Barry.
Fuck Barry.
yeah. I'm just like not trusting him whatsoever.
Nobody in the world, all right, that has been trustworthy is called Barry, don't you?
What about from EastEnders?
Yes, and we saw what happened to him.
Yeah, but it wasn't his fault. He got killed.
Still,
That's Janine's fault. Anyway, sorry, Karen.
So is Despot still going to go?
I will hopefully ask someone to stay. God, even if it's me, just for safe of mind, because I know I don't need to eat. But I know I'm the person that will probably start a conversation.
So that's what he's thinking about going back to Barry's.
Yeah, just looking out.
Just so you know, like if there's a curfew, so if people are out after the curfew in the towns, then they're classed as night walkers and will be apprehended and taken somewhere, like taken home or whatever.
When did that come in?
That's the thing. I'm just giving you a heads up so I don't just spring it on you.
You just
Oh,
sprung on
yeah.
us now.
That's a good thing I didn't get caught. Then if I went night walking for that well. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
All right. That's fine. We'll be back in time, don't worry.
I did roll for that, so I'd see if you would be caught as not.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
oh very cool. That's fine. Forget about the kids.
And
hung up on the kids.
that is an interesting but pointless medieval fact. That is a fact of towns and cities back in medieval times, 14th century.
Really?
Out beyond curfew, you'd be arrested and
Yeah.
classed as a night walker.
Yeah.
Superstitious nonsense.
No, not as like a zombie, just as somebody walking around at night after
No.
curfew.
I'm pretty sure that a night walker would have some sort of supernatural.
No, there was no. It was just law, and that's what they were called, night walkers.
Fair enough. I mean, we were dumb enough to bring in a Prohibition Act. But yeah, fine. All right. So are we going to Ralph's or are we just going to go back and put our heads down at Barry's?
You guys can.
Seems like this trip to Ralph's is going to cost us more problems than it's going to solve, I think.
But free dinner.
Yeah, well, in all fairness, we're going to get a free dinner if we go back to Barry's. It just might not be as nice.
Well, I say this dinner with Ralph isn't really worth it. So let's just stay with Barry and the kids, because then we're sure.
Sure. Fine. Yeah, fine. There we go.
We can redeem the food another night.
You like that idea, Gongo? All right, yeah, sure. Always sounds like he gets his foot caught on something.
Bless you.
So you're going to head back to Barry's then?
Yes.
Okay, Barry's confused. Oh, I'm quite surprised to see you.
Sorry, we forgot there was a curfew thing.
Oh, yes, sorry. I probably should have mentioned that.
No, that's fine.
Seeing as you are time travelers. Well, you can have the same rooms. The children have taken up the other rooms I have spare. We are rather full at the moment now. You will probably have to, yes, share again. The same setup will be fine. And we have many courses this evening. The children will receive the same amount of courses. My servants are hard at work making the first course as we speak. So if you care for some wine and cheese beforehand, please meet me in the soda.
Cracking.
All on it, Gromit.
Cool.
So you,
Down.
oh, go on, sorry.
Oh no, I was
No,
just,
I'm just quoting Wallace and Gromit.
Okay. Yeah, so you can use this as a long rest.
oh, lovely.
Ease.
Cracking rest, Gromit.
We can finish it there with you resting at your temporary home base.
Oh, good, because D&D Beyond has just crashed.
As if I knew.
D&D Beyond doesn't fancy me having a long rest. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Right, stop it there.